Boom. I'm leading the show. Boom. Perfect.
Boom.
Boom.
Back at it again.
Back at it, bro. Back at it.
Back at it again.
So, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about it hard, because I always wanted to do something. Usually when I talk about things or when we talk about things, I always want to talk about something we're all going through, right?
Something that everybody can relate to.
Anybody can relate to, and something usually that we all do, right? And I think I figured it out. I think that there's something that we all do. Every single last one of us, whether you are a man, woman, whatever you want to be. Lying.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Lying. Everyone does it.
That's yeah, dude. Everybody lies.
Everyone lies.
Everybody lies. Some like it. Some find it actually a part of who they would consider their personality to be, a liar.
Right. They're like a pathological liar.
Exactly.
Right.
And actually lying is a little bit in some kind of sales tactics too. I mean, it's almost becoming culturally acceptable in some ways.
Yep.
Especially like when you sign up for sales, like it's okay to misguide them a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I think that there's levels to lying. Would you agree?
I would definitely agree.
I think that they're not all lies are equal.
Like, did you feed the cows? It's yes or no.
Right.
And you just say no.
Right.
And then there's the white lies, which are like, hey, do I look good in this dress? And it's like,
why would you even ask me that? Women, stop asking your guy if you look good in that dress.
Yeah.
Because usually if you ask that, you already know the answer. You just want to trap your guy.
yes.
Into saying something ridiculous.
Well, and I think sometimes people set you up to not even care whether you tell the truth or a lie. They just want to see how you respond. And I feel like in that case, a girl's like, how do I look in this dress? Like, for example, I had somebody say, what do you say when somebody dyes their hair a different color, and it's like a crazy color, and it's like, hey, how do you like my hair? And you don't like your, you don't think it looks as
so what
better
are you doing
as,
in that situation?
What are you going to do?
Lie?
Exactly.
You personally, Hunter, are you going to lie?
I would say, so when I was in this conversation, it's funny enough, I actually didn't know what to say. I was like,
because in your mind, at that very moment, your brain automatically said truth or lie.
No, yeah. So it just stops, and I've been conditioned to, it's obvious that it's like you want to tell the truth always.
Always.
But I've heard books and I've heard people say, but it's okay, a little bit of a white lie. Like that's actually better for a marriage. It's better for a relationship. So I would honestly say that you should be. See, this is why it's so hard, bro. Like,
okay, so I'm gonna boil it down to this, right? What is the definition of a white lie? Let's start there.
that's a good one.
Because we're gonna work ourselves to the dirt ones, right? We're gonna work up to it. But what is the definition of a white lie? Because I feel like it changes depending on the person. What is your definition of a white lie?
I would say my definition of a white lie would be not to cause harm to them. So you're not intending to do anything that would be malicious or negative. It's intended for only positive purposes.
Okay, so
when you're done lying, you're not thinking, oh crap, like I hope I don't get caught from this because I know that was bad. You're done lying and you're feeling that I think that's nice of me to do. Okay. I think that was better of me to do. You almost feel like better that you did it rather than being like, uh-oh, I know I did something wrong, but I hope I don't get caught. But a white lie is like something that you kind of feel you did good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But say you told somebody a white lie. For instance, you look good in that outfit. And then we go out and somebody says something extremely mean about their outfit. Did you not do harm? I'm just trying to get you to think about some things. I think that people blur the lines. I don't think that there's a set definition. As hard as we would like to try and justify a white lie. For instance, if somebody is a pathological liar, their standard of what a white lie is will be way different than you.
It would be way different. I would say the difference between a pathological liar or just a liar in general and a white lie is consistency. How often are you telling
lying?
These white lies? Do you tell a white lie every day? You are lying. If you tell a white lie in this one case, it's like a dead end and you got nowhere, you can't go left or right, and it's just hits you with, how do I look in this new outfit?
Right.
It's like,
but we keep going back to the outfits, right? And I feel like that's such I feel like that's not something
that it's something that I just use that one because everyone can relate to that.
Right. But I feel like people are lying about everything else but that in today's society. And what I mean by that, right? What is the difference between a pathological liar and your average liar today? Because if you were to sit back and really think hard on your day-to-day basis, how many times do you lie? Every human goes around at least telling one lie. In my opinion, I think that people at least tell one lie. And this is why. I think society is geared for people to lie. I feel like they are. Even, a job resume. Are you really that talented? Are you really that smart?
No, I get where you're coming from.
You know what I mean?
Well, so the one thing that I found fascinating was the stats between guys and girls and how they lie differently. It's what it says is that girls most of the time lie because they are trying to fit a need that someone else has. They're trying to be nicer to somebody, and that's why they lie.
Okay.
Guys lie because of what they're trying to fulfill within themselves, which is status or some kind of making them look better. And so it's weird because guys lie to build themselves up when girls are lying not to build somebody else up or not to build someone down or tear them down.
And that makes perfect sense, right? Because yes, girl culture, right? Women having each other's backs. Girl, you look great. You're a queen, even though she might not be.
Now, so this is where the white lie comes in. I think the white lies are coming in more on the girl side, where it's like, I just don't want to tear you down.
Right.
But I feel like for me, guy lying, I'm just going to call it guy lying because guy lying is usually for me, it's like, you're lying about something that you didn't really need to say. Or it's like, you act like you had a better day than you really did. You act like you're more important than you really are. Or you're acting like, you made a deal or somebody treated you better than they actually did or something like that. And I feel like that's a blatant lie.
Okay. So what would you feel like is something that you lied the most about? Come on, dude.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
So say it.
So, well, I would say, and this is all happened so quick. It's like, it's not thought about. It's not like deliberate, but I'm training myself to get off of it. Okay. But it's exactly what I just mentioned. It's trying to build yourself up just a little bit more.
Okay.
And I would say to everybody, I would encourage everybody to if you're a guy, try to catch that. If you notice yourself saying a little bit, maybe you're around
But give me an example. Example of you personally, something that you've done in the past to boost yourself.
I'm caught up with some friends and say, hey, I got to run off, got a busy appointment, got a business call I got to make. Really important. Okay. It's not even important. The guy didn't even know I'm going to make a call. I am going to make the call, but he doesn't even, and I make it sound like it's important.
Right.
Or it's like, something like that.
Okay. And that makes sense.
Or it's like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Like we just probably going to make a lot of money off this one when it's just a little bit higher than my normal, wages that I make or something like that.
Okay.
So that would be what I would say that are lies. And so, and then for girls, I would say, catch yourself when you're trying to be nicer. When you notice yourself or saying you're not being yourself, you're not speaking out to how you truly feel. Catch yourself because that might be a problem.
Okay. So I get what you're saying about making yourself feel important, right? Because if you think about it, social media is built on lies. It's built on, I'm going to use this filter that you don't know anything about. I'm going to make myself and my life through my filter because I have control. I have control over the camera. I have control over the lighting, the setting, the filters. I can prop up a lie. And that's exactly what social media prides on. It actually prides on the fact that you are going to lie versus telling the truth about who you really are. And, not a lot of people want to talk about those dark things to include the lie itself.
To include the lie.
So not only are you avoiding the darkness within yourself, but you're actually lying about the fact that you're hiding the darkness within yourself.
On both sides.
On both sides. I don't know.
Is that the worst
Hold
then?
on. I don't know you completely, Hunter, but I think I do know this. I think one of the things that you lie about the most I think what it is that when information comes into your brain, it goes through the lie filter. And I think everybody has the lie filter where information comes into the ear, goes lie,
it's like, should I lie?
Lie, garbage.
And then it comes out.
So, for instance, if I ask you something, the reason why there's a hesitation or a stutter or some type of, tension within a conversation, it's because you are thinking. And when people are thinking, it's usually because they're not thinking of what to say. They're thinking about a lie because they're not willing to actually tell the raw truth, but more like a subtle truth, which means that think about information or a thought as some really strong alcohol.
And it's like, I can't just pour it all out. I gotta have to filter it out, make it like
no.
filter it
That's
a
not
little
what
bit.
I'm
Is
saying.
that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is the truth is a really strong alcohol, like beverage in a cup.
Okay.
And you taste that alcohol and you're like, damn, this shit's spicy. It's too much, right? The truth is too harsh. So now what you're going to do is get that seltzer, that drink, that freaking juice, which is the lie, and you're going to dilute the truth.
Put it in there.
And I feel like a lot of the times with you, that's what happens. It's a little too harsh. And then also the reason why people lie the most is, like you said, you don't want to hurt somebody else's feelings or you want to make yourself look good.
So I think there's truth to that. And with
it's a human thing, by
me
the
and
way.
everybody. Yeah.
It's
I
not
think there's
just
truth
you.
into everything. And sometimes I'm thinking about how to give you the whole truth, but in a nice way.
But isn't that a form of lying?
What that is being nice, and I don't believe in being nice. I think we should do the raw way. I think we should pour it out as it is.
Have that liquor.
Yep.
Have that liquor.
Have that liquor.
No matter
take a shot of the truth.
No matter how bad that shit tastes. I'd be lying if I said I don't lie. I lie constantly. Most of them are with good intentions. Mind you, most of them are with good intentions. But a lot of the times I find myself lying and getting myself into situations that I didn't want to get into in the first place. For instance, I flirt a lot. My version of flirting, yes, it's genuine, but sometimes there's lies mixed in there, right? And sometimes I don't know when to stop. And so the flirting goes way too far, even though I know in the back of my mind.
You're giving them off signals.
In the back of my mind, I know it might not go anywhere. And I know that's messed up of me. But the fact of the matter is, I am lying because not only do I know that it's not going to go to fulfillment, but I also know I'm lying to make the other person feel
better.
good.
Yeah.
And making them feel good makes me feel good. But in the end, it's all based upon a lie.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
So there we have it. You put juice in the conversation. You're making everything more nice and sweeter. And so I guess this boom wrap up would be tell the truth and give people shots of the truth.
Shots of truth.
Doing a survey around the country on the way population handles themselves in speech and deals with their friends and interact with their peers.